Why's my camera up there? Hi, welcome back to another episode of Weird Wrestling Gimmicks. Again, weird does not necessarily mean bad in any way. Today we are looking at Quinn Whittick, also known as Cocaine. He's from JCW, and again, weird does not mean bad in any way. So the interesting thing about Quinn or Cocaine is he started off as Blue Cane, I believe. He started off as Blue Cane, which again, Blue Cane, already a wrestler, changed his name to Blue Pain, so he's a copy of a copy. And then he changed his name to Pink Cane, and then he was Yellow Cane, and then he became Cocaine, which was Cokane. But then they were like, okay, we got something here. And then they created this fucking amazing character just out of nowhere. And they called him Cocaine, the actual word. And he became one of the most over superstars by the night. And I gotta say, I really, really do like him. He's a great wrestler, and I think it's a genuine crime he hasn't been given a title yet. Anyway, this is JCW 30. Let's give me a second here. Okay, so the cocaine character debuted on JCW Lunacy number 16. I guess that's when he originally debuted, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, the link to this video, as well as JC Psychotic Records channel, will be linked in the description below. Go support them in any way you possibly can. With that being said, let's go. There's going to be a lot of swearing in this one. It is owned by ICP, so. That's all. This is another guy I really wanted to cover. It's specifically this gimmick that is real weird to me, because he portrays this guy, but that's it. He's just a 50s guy, and I don't get it. But he is really good. Like, actually, Miles Clark, again, weird doesn't necessarily mean bad, as said in part one with the Amish assassins. This guy is really good, despite his weird gimmick.
Smelled the cigarette smoke before we saw him.
Well, man that claimed to me earlier today he once beat Nature Boy Buddy Rogers in a strut-off. He's Mr. 50s Miles Clark, and
I love when he does
well,
that, though.
it seems
really
that Mr.
like
50s is waging a war against cocaine.
Was cocaine even around in the 50s? I mean, I guess, yeah, it was in Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was,
Maybe this guy just hates soda.
Let me look that up. Okay, so their history here is actually a little bit wrong. They were close, but they were wrong. So, cocaine was originally made in 1859, apparently, or it was discovered in 1859. And Coca-Cola originally contained cocaine from 1886 to 1903, which is pretty long considering where it is now. But anyway, let's go.
The war against carbonation comes to JCW, courtesy of Mr. 50s, who is tired of all the ballyhoo and the rigmarole and the falderall surrounding the legend of cocaine, and is looking to shut it down in style. What's the name of that dance?
I'm really not sure, but you gotta love the pinstripes on the fedora.
He's doing the Lindy.
This guy's smooth.
I really love the Devil's Favorite Dealer. Yeah, so originally his entire costume was just a Kane outfit, you know, with the mask and the weird like I wouldn't say plastic, but kind of like the weird outfit where he just had like the one sleeve on it and stuff. Now he's this.
Well, the Devil's Favorite Dealer, Cocaine, is much more influential than Mr. 50s may realize. Cocaine has taken the country by storm.
And since he's from the past, Mr. 50s may be a little behind the 8 ball on this one.
Here we go. Are the posts loaded? Are they?
Gone again, son of a bitch!
Have you found out any details of this investigation?
I have been up all week trying to figure out who's been stealing the mysterious powder from the posts. Still absolutely nothing.
Is that why your eyes look like that?
Oh,
So why you
shut up. Start back up. I was gonna say it looks like Miles Clark's ready to cut a promo.
My
on
guess is the
Cocaine.
ringmaster.
Me too. I'm gonna fucking ask that son of a bitch.
We're gonna hear from Mr. 50s. He's probably surprised the mic didn't drop from the ceiling.
Ha.
For those of you here in this town, my old friend Frankie Blue Eyes used to hate coming here. But I am Mr. 50s, the man of the 50s, Miles Clark, see? And tonight, I'm here to talk about 3 things. Cocaine, booger sugar, nose candy. Let's talk some more. Charlie Chang, blow, yayo, call it what you will, see? In my day, we knew how to handle that booger sugar. You see, cocaine was only in our soda, our pop, our Coca-Cola, whatever you want to call it, see? But this generation, you don't know how to handle your drugs, see? We took it as a prescription. We made the job. We were at home at 6 o'clock to have dinner with our families, see? But when you abuse cocaine, like many of you in this generation do, see? You wind up like this. This formidable, lack of a better term, ankle biter, scallywag disgrace of a professional athlete. So this bell is gonna ring, see? And Miles Clark is gonna put a W in that win column and go and get the winner's share of the purse. Yeah, see?
The references to soda make clear, Joe, why
Got the
guys were
draft.
so eager to take women out to share a soda.
I see. Well, you gotta wonder if Mr. 50's Lucky Strike cigarette
You gonna
is
wrestle with the
powerful
cigarette?
to overcome the effects of cocaine.
What a matchup. From a man who appears to us in black and white to a mountain of white ahead of him.
Yeah, this is not the best match to adjust your color bar on your screen.
They are similar colors. But Joe, you're a well-dressed man. Have you ever thought about suit jacket, suspenders, no shirt?
Maybe about 40 pounds ago, but not lately. Offering cocaine a Lucky.
Hey, that's no good for you. hey, that's unhealthy, cocaine.
Haven't you
All right.
seen the warning labels?
Look at cocaine drag that thing. Now what? Are we seeing a common bond here over cigarettes and now cocaine into his stash?
Hey, we're used to seeing wrestlers pull some vile actions. We very rarely see them pull a vial.
Is Mr. 50's going to
That's quite a line.
YouTube, it's sugar. It's sugar. It's powder.
enjoy a soda without the liquid part?
Very polite. I believe he offered the ref some first.
This is peer pressure.
Making sure the nasal cavities are clear. You don't want to waste any.
I feel like I'm watching a 1950s educational short right now.
Oh, he wasted it. Party fouled by Mr. 50s.
That's worth at least $3 in the 50s money.
Mr. 50s knew.
And now Cocaine shit is stomped on.
I think Mr. 50s just didn't want to be turned into a brazen hussy.
Put up your Duke, see?
Damn.
Cocaine puts the cigarette out on himself.
And now that's enough for Mr. 50s to quite literally start abusing cocaine.
Good one.
Backbreaker connects. Miles Clark's a dangerous man. Make no mistake about that.
Working the spine of Cocaine with those.
The entire thing was cocaine versus cigarettes, I guess. All right.
Classic
I
wrestling
do like this little fight, though. I do like it.
maneuvers.
They're both great professional wrestlers, by the way.
Picking a body part and working it over.
It was tough living in the 50s. Very little safety regulations. Nuclear bomb drills hiding under your desks. Miles Clark's a hardened individual.
Cars didn't even have seatbelts yet.
See that?
I wonder if Miles Clark ever drove a Chevy Corvair.
And this crowd coming alive
Nick?
because of cocaine.
I told you he was over. Like, as soon as he changed to cocaine, he was over. He was definitely up there with main eventers, at least to these guys, to the Juggalos.
Electric on Cocaine.
And I genuinely agree. He should be in a main event.
Like the Chevy Corvair, Cocaine is unsafe at any speed.
But a kick out at one. Mr. 50s told me he was going to win this match and dedicate it to his next door neighbors, Fred and Ethel.
Hey, did you know Ethel Mertz was from Albuquerque? We're in her hometown.
Was she really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I want to know where people in Albuquerque get their start in vaudeville these days.
Well, Miles Clark may revive it if he wins tonight.
I was going to say, that would be the person to ask. Cocaine fighting back.
Hard shots to the breadbasket. Oh! Blatant pull of the hair.
And it's hard to tell when it's a low blow on Miles Clark because he wears those pants so damn high.
That's true. I think he took don't hit below the belt a little too literally.
It's fuck you.
Hard.
My apologies. We're back.
Effective maneuvers, as simple as they are, sometimes a classic can't be argued with.
Yeah, well, and Miles Clark is just that, and he's taken away the stature, the vertical base of Cocaine, who's always so intimidating on his feet.
The vertical free base, some would say.
Mr. 50's intent on racking up wins so that he can get a shot at Vern Gagne.
Brainbuster.
A little delayed souffle.
That's great form, great execution.
Just a delayed
It's
suplex.
as good as it gets, boys.
That's a finish in Miles' era. He's going to beat him. No. Oh, Cocaine is stirring.
Ain't going for that big bear hug, though, that body lock.
Yeah. Check out the wide base, the amateur credentials.
Wide free base. Didn't again.
Good. Cocaine in a bad way. Now his ribs are being compromised.
He says ask him. Telling the ref to ask Cocaine if he gives up from this body lock.
He's got the leverage over Cocaine. Almost like an amateur wrestling ride.
Cocaine fights to his feet.
Oh, that power, that motivation from an extra source leads him to break the grip, but right to the kidneys.
Oh. Now he's getting flashy. Backbreaker. Pulling out all the stops here.
Yeah, that amateur background you talked about. Mr. 50's learned how to wrestle at the St. Louis YMCA from Tom Pack.
I still find it really hard to believe that this man he just spray painted his entire his self gray, because he's over here looking like Rey Mysterio when he wanted to be the Silver Surfer.
Packs is what I heard.
Maybe so.
I heard it's fun to stay there.
Bending across the back is certainly Miles Clark, lifelong fan. I'm sure he went to the circus and the carnivals back in the day.
The at shows, brother.
Yeah, saw a good 10-1, and then saw the wrestlers challenge the local hero. And now Cocaine, maybe not be local, but he's the hero to these fans tonight. But got shut down again.
No, Cocaine's definitely an import.
Back suplex. Cocaine partly landing in his own stash. That's insult and injury.
He hasn't landed much
It could be
offense
time
yet.
for the full Nelson.
Yeah, Greco-Roman
It's like the three
backdrop
punches were all
leading
extra.
to that full Nelson. All Cocaine has to do is sit up.
Well, he's not, though. Oh, now he does.
Now he scares the shit out of Miles. We may be in the home of Breaking Bad, but these Albuquerqueans are all about cocaine.
Miles wasn't ready for the rejuvenation that cocaine brings.
That'll wake you up in the morning.
Reversal, back elbow.
Uh-oh. Think we're gonna see some vintage cocaine. Oh, it's that good shit.
Line, yeah.
Cocaine from way up high.
You know, he does a
We
kick.
talk a lot about gimmicks and anti-gimmicks in JCW. This man did not become a viral sensation overnight.
A violent sensation. And cocaine goes fucking crazy. He's got
And he
himself
does
in
the
the coke
goddamn choke slam. The coach slam.
Slam to hell. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Big win for Cocaine.
And cocaine had that.
Yeah, so I just really wanted to just get this guy out of the way, because as weird as his gimmick is, it's over, and he's actually really good at getting it over. He's also good in ring. He hasn't given a promo. As far as I know, Cocaine just doesn't talk, but he's great. His match with Miles Clark here was pretty good. But the bad thing is, he rarely gets singles matches like these. He's usually either put into triple threats, which he does get time to shine in those, but he's only been put in like 2 tag team matches or battle royals where he gets eliminated almost immediately, which is sad. But yeah, anyway, this guy Quinn is insane, and I love him. Anyway, the original video, as well as JCW Psychopathic Records channel, will be linked in the description below. Go support them in any way you possibly can. Like, comment, subscribe to them, all that good stuff. Part 3 is on the way. I don't know what I'm going to do for that one. Anyway, bye.